Hi Pisces, welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at what's going on in your love life, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so overall energy for this week's reading, okay? Got a lot of passion. Ace of Wands. This is talking about a fresh new start in love, okay? It's going to come in out of nowhere, Pisces. We got the Knight of Swords, all right? This is talking about, somebody coming in quickly, impulsively, okay? And like I said, out of nowhere, you're not going to see it coming. We've got the Page of Pentacles showing up here. This is what they want to offer you. Long-term, stable, committed relationship. This is an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart towards Virgo, Capricorn. This person, Pisces, is going to be your dream lover with the Six of Wands here. This could be someone in the spotlight. They could be very, well known in their craft, whatever they do for work. This could also represent you in the recognition spot. Something you're doing or you're working at could be blowing up as well. Okay. We have the World here. This is overcoming, personal challenges and obstacles. Hold on. There you go. Overcoming personal challenges and obstacles, opening up new doors and opportunities for yourself, okay? And then the Two of Swords is showing up here, but it came up reversed. So this is Spirit saying that I feel like for a long time, you were in denial about some things. You may have had your head stuck in the sand, but I feel like, for a lot of you, you may have already made your choice, okay? You may have already seen what it is you need to see, because I feel like with this Sun, this soulmate that's coming towards you, this is going to be a very happy relationship, okay? It's going to shine a light on a lot of things that were in the dark, okay? And I feel like that's why this Two of Swords is showing up upside down. Okay, so we're going to start by clarifying this Ace of Wands. Yeah, the twin is feeling like you abandoned them, Pisces. I know you don't care, but I'm just telling you what I'm getting, okay? Ace of Wands. Okay, so to clarify, I know every time I see these cards with the naked man, I'm like, okay, let me calm down. So we got the Divine Masculine here. If you're a guy that watches my channel, switch it to be the Divine Feminine. So this is somebody new coming into your life, okay? And they body with the Ace of Wands. You know what the Ace of Wands is symbolic of. This is somebody where you're going to have this relationship with this person. Like I told you, they're coming in out of nowhere. It's going to be a very passionate connection. The two of you are not going to be able to keep your hands off each other, okay? All right, let me get one more card. Ace of Wands. And then we have, yes, the Sword and the Rose. Like I told you, there's going to be a lot of clarity coming in, a lot of revelation. So there's going to be some stuff with that Sun card, because the Sun always brings things that are in the dark to light. So it's not just talking about the happiness and the soulmate energy. It is also talking about some truths coming out that were in the darkness, okay? That were hidden by that moon that was in the Two of Swords, okay? So when it comes to, hold on one second. Okay. When it comes to the situation, we have the Hermit card. So this is Virgo energy. It could represent the older person in the connection. I feel like it's talking about you. You are trying to shine a light in darkness. This is you looking back in the past, trying to figure out how things got to where they are now. I feel like you're working on doing your healing so you can move forward, because you got some yumminess waiting on you, baby. You got some stuff waiting on you that you want, okay? So let's clarify. Yeah, see, the Contemplation card is coming out too, which is basically the Hermit again. So you are really, really taking stock of things, thinking about your life, and, trying to heal from what has happened, which is what Spirit is recommending that you do, okay? Because you've been used, right? This person charmed you and they used you, right? And you had to enable boundaries, and you're still going to have to enable boundaries, because this person is going to keep trying to come back towards you because they don't want you to get away, okay? The next placement we're going to take a look at is the challenge, okay? And the challenge for this situation is the Two of Pentacles, okay? So you're juggling a lot of things. I feel like, you're juggling the end of this connection with the twin, and you're also juggling this new person that's coming in, because for some of you, the person could already be here, all right? and you are, I feel like, trying to heal from this situation, and you're, trying to focus on your emotions, trying to shore yourself up, I feel like. Let's clarify. So yeah, this situation of you juggling is it's coming to an end, is what Spirit is saying with the conclusion card. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then we've got the Chaser. I feel like you're coming out of this energy. You're no longer going to have this fear of abandonment. This is something you need to look at, though. You're no longer going to have this fear of abandonment or codependencies, because this is something that needs to be dealt with. The fear of abandonment and the codependencies, because that's what makes you chase. It's what triggers you. Okay. All right. So the next placement we're going to take a look at is the guidance from Spirit. Okay, the guidance card we have is the Seven of Swords. Spirit is telling you to be honest with yourself about what's truly going on, okay? Because the Seven of Swords can talk about deception, and it can also talk about self-deception, okay? The ways in which we do that Two of Swords thing, because the Two of Swords talks about having your head stuck in the sand like an ostrich, refusing to see certain things. The moon is in the card, so it talks about, things being hidden in the dark. So with this Seven of Swords, Spirit is telling you to make a plan, figure out, the ways in which you're not being honest with yourself, because some of you could still be, not looking at this twin for who they truly are. Because like I told you, you may want to romanticize this situation and want to be with them, but this person really doesn't care about you. All they're worrying about is getting their needs met, is what Spirit is trying to say. Okay. Yeah. So this is about you learning how to compromise. The new person coming in is going to want to compromise with you. Okay. They're going to want to build a really beautiful relationship with you. Okay. So you got to look at what is happening, because the twin ain't trying to compromise with you. The twin is trying to get their wick wet, trying to get get some D or get some P, and they're not caring about whether your needs get met or not. So it doesn't matter if they love you, if they're not demonstrating it, if their actions are not showing it, they might as well not love you at all. Okay. So we've got the soulmate card that's coming up here. This is a soul connection, a partnership, a new soul contract. Okay. With a soulmate. Okay. This person has the potential to be your life partner if that's what you want. Okay. The next card we're going to take a look at, or next placement, is talking about the focus. Okay. So when it comes to the focus, the card we have is the Seven of Cups. So you're going to have a lot of options, is what Spirit is saying. So you may have the soulmate come in, and then other people come in as well. So you're going to have to use your discernment, okay? Because look at the cups. Look at how many cups there are. This can be overwhelming, and then you don't know. There aren't good things in every one of these cups, because look, there's a snake in that cup. You don't know what the hell is under this cover here in this cup. So you have to be very careful about who you allow into your life. Like I told you, it's a part of you learning from what has happened to you with this twin, that you need to be more discerning and not just let anybody in. Okay. Because you are a masterpiece. You are, a beautiful person, and you've got to understand that about yourself, and understand that not everybody, just like they don't let everybody, in the Louvre, when they have all these beautiful old works of art, they don't let everybody go up and touch, and all that crap is under glass, because that's something that only, people who like restore paintings and do things like that, or people that own those paintings, those are the people that get to touch it and get to put their hands on it. But everybody don't get to do that. So it's the same thing. You got to look at yourself that same way, as somebody who, you don't allow everybody to be in your energy, because they don't deserve to be. Okay. So we've got two cards here that fell. Hold on. The first one is admired. So you're going to have a lot of people, a lot of options come into your life, and you are going to be admired by a lot of them. But you got to be discerning, because not everybody, just because they admire you, not everybody has good intentions, or, not everybody, is coming in without ulterior motives. Okay. Then we've got the ascending card. So this is about learning and expansion. Okay. About you transcending certain things, preparing for union with your soulmate. Okay. That's being represented there by the sun card, right? Okay. So the last card we're going to take a look at, or last placement, represents the outcome. So, okay, that's what I want to see. That's what I like to see. So we got another ace coming up. It's the Ace of Swords. So this is about truth. Your outcome is going to be about truth, about you being honest with yourself with the Seven of Swords, and also about you seeing the truth about all these other people who are going to be showing up in your life as well. Let's clarify. Yeah, see, because this person is watching you. I feel like the new person is watching you as well. But I feel like with the twin, they're watching you so they can try to get, regain control of you. And so that they can, figure out how to get that upper hand again. Because I feel like they thought that they had the upper hand when the two of you were together, when all this stuff was going on. And, they were running and you was chasing. They're wanting you to chase them again, to they're wanting to be in control and be able to come in and out. But with the new person, I feel like they're watching you to gain knowledge about you, to know how to approach you, how to treat you properly, the things that you want, all these types of things, so that they can meet your needs. Okay, it's two different things. Okay, Ace of Swords. Okay, then we've got, the twin flame card is showing up. This is Spirit just, pretty much just, re-clarifying that this is, a twin flame connection for a lot of you. Let me pull one more card. Yeah, see, this new person, they got marriage on the mind. This person has marriage on their mind. They're wanting a higher commitment, partnership, and union and completion. This person, that's why they're watching you, because they're wanting to come in and give you the full load of commitment. All right. Okay. So now we are going to get some messages from this new person, see what they want to tell you. Okay. So we have, there's only you in my mind and in my heart. Okay. So this person is not about third party, not about being out in the streets, all that stuff. I feel like, whether it's a man or a woman, they've sown their wild oats already. Okay. Then we've got, thank you for being there for me when I needed it the most. All right. So this person is like eternally grateful for you. Okay. We've got, I thought this was lust, but I was not used to love flowing through me like this. So this is somebody where you have wowed this person. I feel like you just came out of nowhere when they weren't expecting it. And, you blew their socks off. Okay. Then we've got, you make me feel like a kid again. Okay. I said this for the last two, I think Aquarius and Capricorn. It's going to be like your inner child and their inner child are going to be playing together. You're going to play with this person all the time. There's going to be a lot of laughter, a lot of fun. You have a lot of similarities in the way that you think. You like a lot of the same hobbies. This is going to be a beautiful, beautiful relationship. Okay. All right. Now we're going to get some messages of love from Spirit. See what else they want to tell you. Okay. So we've got mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. Okay. Abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. Like I said, for a lot of you, this is the reward from you, getting through this, horrible thing you had to go through in this relationship. Then we've got longing. It says someone is secretly yearning for you. I feel like this is the twin longing for you because they feel they feel your energy dissipating because you're leaving them, right? Then we've got marriage. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union. Like I told you, this person ain't fucking around, Pisces. Okay. They are marriage minded. All right. Okay, so we're going to pull one more oracle card before you go. Okay. So it says soulmate. The person you're inquiring about is your soulmate. That sense of familiarity and comfort you feel is confirmation. Okay. Then we've got, see, love at first sight. I'm telling you, this person is already in love with you, Pisces. The instant gravitational pull you two felt when first meeting lets you know that this is a soul connection. So like I told you, this person is serious. There's your soulmate, love at first sight. This person is talking about marriage. They're all about the things that you want to have. Okay. All right, Pisces, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Pisces.